Hello, and thank you for joining me on my journey to the top 100 trout streams in America. I'm Getty Sarno. Trout fishing has been a passion of mine for as long as I can remember. My plan is to start off in my home waters in Pennsylvania and Maryland, and then expand my trips out west. So come along for some fun fishing in fantastic waters. Today, I'm going to fish the Wataga River. The Wataga is less than an hour from the Holston in eastern Tennessee, so if you're planning to make a trip, make sure to hit both. You should also think about stopping by the Bristol Motor Speedway. I drove by and was really impressed with the giant complex. The first one is the main stadium. This next one is for drag racing. I then drove to Elizabethton. This nice little town has two distinct landmarks. The first one is a covered bridge. Built in 1882, it spans the Doe River. It's open to the public and was a nice place to stop. I also stopped by the Veterans Monument in town. It honors all veterans from the Revolutionary War to present. I explored the Wataga, looking for a place to fish. I can see how a lot of the river would be best fished by boat. Most of this area looked more like bass country, but I'm sure there were some really good trout there. I moved on to the Wilbur Dam. It had great parking at the base of the dam. The dam is another power dam, and fortunately for me, they weren't running any water. Some guys were fishing just below the dam with midges, so I moved to a long stretch below that was open. I fished with bait all around the rocks and got one really good hit, but then nothing. It was an absolutely beautiful day, really getting much more warm, and I could see fish jumping every once in a while, so I wanted to make sure that I was doing everything I could to catch a fish here. I explored a little lower, and there was a very deep bend. Someone was already there, so I ended up seeing a few fish jumping in the upper stretch, so I went back and got my fly rod with my midge and dropper. At this point, I didn't think I was going to catch a fish, but just then one hit my dropper fly. It was a really nice rainbow. So if you're going to make a trip to eastern Tennessee, you should check out the Wataga and the Holston. Both are worth the drive.